People ask me that, do I miss anything? I don't miss nothing. Wait, let me tell you once again, I miss nothing from America. Zero. America is not for black people, period, or people of color for that matter. So it's time for me to come home. We should be treated like kings and queens and human beings. Hey, I rhyme. Kings and queens and human beings, that's how we should be treated. My name is David Clark III. I'm from Oakland, California. I'm a father of approximately 20-something children. I've adopted many children from all over the world. I'm a philanthropist, a community leader. My purpose, I believe, is to be here to help people find their purpose and to inspire people to do bigger and better things and to find what their purpose here on this planet is, including me searching for my own. I do many things. I'm a farmer, a father, a husband, a brother, a friend, and I'm also, first and foremost, God's favorite child. For the promised land, I believe that Africa is the promised land for all people of color, of our ancestors who were enslaved to return. It's from the Bible. Come on back home. Africa is where we originally are from. Mankind originally was here, but we were all stolen from Brazil. We were moved everywhere, the Caribbeans, just everywhere. But it's time for everyone to come back home. The most progressive country, continent in the world. So that's what the promised land is for me, and this is not just for me, it's a community center, it's for everybody. Yeah? So hopefully I can be an icon to just let everybody know it's doable, and I just want to try to inspire people to come on home, man. Welcome to the promised land! Well, I've always known that I was coming to, I was going to move to Africa. I knew that wasn't our home. I always felt it all my entire life. I've always known that something ain't right in America. The foundation was built on poison and just nastiness and thievery, and I don't know, you know about America. Yeah, it's a horrible history, especially when it comes to our families, which we were stolen from, obviously Africa, and brought there to be enslaved, to work for free and be experimented on, and on. The treachery of slavery and what all comes with it. So I always knew that I don't belong there. I always felt it, even when I would wake up and walk outside the door in grocery stores or in parking lots and banks, wherever. I knew, I was treated different. I was treated always less than. You get what I'm saying? And it was just a horrible feeling. So I knew, didn't know how, but I knew I got to get out of here. You get what I'm saying? I don't know that the Holy Spirit wasn't my intuition, whatever it may have been. But so America is not for black people, period, or people of color for that matter. So it's time for me to come home. So I have a bamboo. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bamboo that I grow, and I use it for building materials. And I don't know if you can AI and look up what the great benefits of bamboo are. They're absolutely incredible. We build stuff with the wood, and it's incredible for your dirt and your whole farm, especially for shade. And it's beautiful. I'm a bamboo farm. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds that we grow. So when I initially, about 25 or plus years ago, me and my wife adopted 4 girls from Ethiopia. So our first journey was there. So we adopted 4 children from Addis Ababa. And so as soon as we set foot in there, it was obvious that's where we belong. That's the first time I felt like just a man and not a black man, not just a nigga. You get what I'm saying? I'm a man. And that's when I knew. I was like, oh, this is where I belong. I can't even though I'm telling you these words and I'm using adjectives, still don't describe the feeling of what I felt. You know, still to this day, that's what I feel. So when I first got here, I knew it kept calling me, because at first I was exploring Tanzania, Kenya, and Ethiopia. But as an older brother, the landing was going to be too hard, because you know they were having problems with electricity, problems with water. Ethiopia was having a little transition with war and this and that. So I needed a soft landing. I mean, Rwanda kept calling me and calling me. You know, the infrastructure is incredible. The roads, the people. You hear what I'm telling you? Just absolutely amazing and beautiful and so peaceful and calm. And coming from a toxic environment as America is, it was just so welcoming and overwhelming. It was just, I followed my instincts and just came. The place is just absolutely amazing. The ease of doing business, the people, once again, the cleanliness. I can go on and on. The food, organic food. I lost 73 pounds or 76 pounds when I got here. Just the whole environment, the balance of nature, the lack of plastics. I can go on and on and on, you know. Just how the people treat you, the government wants you to do good instead of trying to go against you. You know, so I'm a patriot of Rwanda, 100%. I love it. I had it good in comparison as far as outside looking in. You know, I've had a good upper middle class lifestyle. House with the white picket fence, the cars, the boats, the bikes, the traveling, blah, 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 blah. But that stuff you can buy with money. The stuff that I have here, you can't buy. You get it? That was just another form of slavery in my mind, because you're searching for something that you can't find in materialism. And that's not what it was about. That was temporary happiness. That was temporary joy. You get what I'm saying? That was temporary. Here, I got peace and a foundation of love and joy and happiness, stuff that money cannot buy, I find here. You see what I'm saying? All that stuff, materialism, is just temporary. You see? So in America, even though I had all that stuff, that wasn't the thing, you know. We want our families to be happy, healthy, and strong. Healthcare is no good over there, you know. I don't know if you know about that kind of stuff, where instead of fixing the problem, they want you to perpetuate the problem and put you on pills and dope and all that kind of stuff. You get what I'm saying? And then depend on the healthcare system. Here, we're trying to, if you get sick, trying to fix the problem organically. You know, we're not trying to push drugs on you.
We propagate almost of our crops that we have here, because I can say 80% of the vegetable we eat here, we just get it here from the farm. So we use this house as a greenery, which we're running out of the season now. We don't have that much, but as you can see, we have some of them, some tomatoes here, and those are some of hibiscus too. which is a little different variety from those ones. So we make tea with it, and is a medicinal purpose, healthy, good for your health. So on the other side, we have some onions, and that is where we're propagating some cabbage, carrot greens, and some dragon fruit.
Like anybody, when you take a picture, you're gonna take a picture with a smile. They're gonna show you all the good things. They're not gonna show you all the bad stuff. But the misconception is that America is amazing and beautiful because they were in control of the print media, they're in control of the visual media, and on and on and on. So they're going to show you what they want to show you. They're going to control the narrative of what America is. In reality, it's 100% not like that. It's the homelessness, the drug addiction, the mass incarceration, the enslavement of our people, of people of color. You know, it's just a horrible thing. But and how they portrayed Africa. They portrayed Africa as flies, HIV, mud huts, no progressiveness, on and on and on, because they are in control of the media. You get what I'm saying? So even all of us, still to this day, Africans in America believe the narrative that we were told because that's all we knew. So now things have changed with YouTube, social media, et cetera, et cetera. So that's why we're trying to change the narrative of what's really here. The progressiveness, the technology, you know, the businesses, the opportunities, on and on and on and on. You see? So the misconception of America is the complete opposite. Now, the Rwandans are finally learning the real deal. The homelessness, the mistreatment of black people, of people of color over there, and on and on and on. So things are starting to change. It's slow, but they're starting to learn, hey, man, America ain't great at all for people of color, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's the misconception, part of the misconception. We're in the process, as you've noticed, we're in multiple phases of building everywhere. This is some bamboo that we harvested off of our trees. I made an entrance design here. And this is our Inyambo cow area. This is where I have experienced. This is David's journey of my experience here. So I love Rwanda. Like I told you, I'm a patriot of Rwanda. But Africa in general is where we belong. You know, first of all, for financial freedom. It's many benefits to being here. Even if you just come back for your health alone, for extending your life, you know, as far as your diet is concerned, you know, because the food here is natural. It's amazing. It's many benefits that I just try to show to try to change the narrative of what we've been fed, of the poverty, the disease, and all that's fake. Oh, we live amongst lions and elephants. You seen any bears and all that kind of, no. So I'm just trying to show a different aspect. And so I'm a brother from Oakland, so maybe people can relate to me and I can inspire someone to see, hey man, look, David over there kicking it, man, it's all good, you know. So I believe that that's part of my job before I leave this planet, to be emptied out on certain things. People like it, cool. If they don't like it, cool. It don't matter to me as long as I'm doing my part to show what it's really like through my eyes.
Just come Tuza. This is a beautiful coffee plant, which Ikawa, which is how you say in Kinyarwanda, Ikawa. And these are relatively young coffee plants right now. So in the next couple of years, we're really going to produce a large amount of coffee. And over here, we're making a roasting area where we call this the coffee house. Welcome to the coffee experience.
Come on home, man. Even if it's for your health, the healthcare system is incredible here, and it don't cost hardly anything. The dental care, pharmacy, you don't have to worry about any of that. financial freedom. We don't live on a credit system. If you're on a fixed income, you can live very, very comfortable here. You can have help, people who help you. People love you, and you're treated nice. I can go on and on and on. We'll be here till tomorrow if I go on and on and on. But the main thing is being free and being amongst your own people. It was absolutely amazing. People who genuinely love and care about you for the most part, you know. Everything's not perfect. We don't live in a perfect world. We still, you know, people are humans and on. But the biggest percentage is, it's incredible and it's beautiful. People ask me that, do I miss anything? I don't miss nothing. Wait, let me tell you once again, I miss nothing from America. Zero. We should be treated like kings and queens and human beings. Hey, all right. Kings and queens and human beings, that's how we should be treated.